welcome back to another movie review. Apologies, I have a cough drop in my mouth. I don't feel like I'm getting sick, but this cough has been going on for like a week nonstop and is making me insane, so please bear with me. Anyway, so, also, I think it's from like the dust in the heating vents. We have technicians coming out to clean this weekend, so hopefully that'll be that. Anyway, Coco. This movie came out in 2017. Did I see it in 2017? No. I saw it first in 2019 when I went and visited my sister, and she was like, "Oh, my kids love this movie. It's so cute. You'd probably love it. It's about Dia de los Muertos, the Mexican Day of the Dead," which was why I revisited it at the time of year I did, not actually on the day. I think it was a couple days late, and now I'm 2 weeks late to reviewing that, so here we freaking are. Oh my gosh. Every time I have watched this movie, it has emotionally devastated me worse than Up. At least with Up. It's just like the first maybe 10 minutes that make you cry. Then you're fine for the rest of it. This one, you're fine for about like the first 2/3 of it. And then it just starts pummeling your heart and your emotions, and it doesn't stop for like the whole rest of the movie. So why? I thought on the first day of my period it would be a good idea to rewatch this movie that I know leaves me emotionally devastated every time anyway, but I am already emotionally fragile. Why do I do these things to myself? I don't know. But, let's just say, there was a good hour, even after the movie was over, where I was just inconsolable. Even though I literally went into it knowing what happens, I have seen it before multiple times. And yet, I'm the same person who's like, it's not a Disney movie if it doesn't make me cry at least once, so damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? So, it's just like, what do you want? I don't know! Leave me alone, I'm just a girl! Anyway, so basically, the plot of this movie follows this little boy, who is born into a family who really, really hate music. Have it banned from the house, you are not allowed to play it, listen to it, be exposed to it, nothing to do with it, because one relative, once upon a time, went into a musical career, left and never came home, and left his wife and daughter behind, left the mom as a single mother to figure it out. Obviously, this comes full circle way later on, but yes, multiple generations of this family have occurred since then. They pivoted, went into the shoemaking business of all things. It's a whole ass thing. Except, the youngest member of the family now wants to learn to play guitar and be a musician because he idolizes this Mexican pop star that apparently was a real big deal, died before his time. That also is a plot point. But, he is forbidden from it. In every way, shape, or form, no matter how sneaky he tries to be about it, he is forbidden from it. So on the day of Dia de los Muertos, instead of spending it with his family, he thinks he's going to sneak off and join a talent competition so at least people can hear him play. Problem: his grandmother already smashed his guitar to bits, so now what is he going to join this with? He knows where there's a unused guitar. He breaks into the tomb of that musician that he idolizes and takes the guitar, unknowingly cursing himself, because instead of giving to the dead, he stole from the dead. So now he is cursed. And he is now within the spirit realm that day. And if he doesn't find a way to get his ancestors' blessing to do music, which good luck, he will be part of the underworld forever. He will die in the real world. That's that. He's trying desperately to get them on board with this, and they will not have it because of the whole drama that went down. Now, there's one person in the afterlife that he thinks is just a guy, doesn't know, has any connection to him whatsoever, just wants to get back, wants somebody to put his picture on an ofrenda so that he is able to go back to the earthly realm, at least one day a year, to be able to go back and forth, mostly because of his daughter. Unbeknownst to the boy, his daughter is his great-grandma, who is quickly fading, and is rapidly deteriorating from Alzheimer's. So, you know, for me, we don't just have, like, the sucker punch of just familial loss, of which I've had plenty, but also Alzheimer's and watching that decline. This is why this movie hits me so fucking hard, because it's literally like watching what happened to my great-grandma happen all over again. It hurts me on a deep, deep level for it. That said, I still feel like it was done respectfully in a way that wasn't patronizing, but God, it just... Whew, it takes you on an emotional roller coaster that probably doesn't hit necessarily other people as hard as it hits me, but yeah, for me in particular, watching it first time with my sister, I was in no way, shape, or form emotionally prepped for any of that. Had no idea what any of this was about going in, really, other than Dia de los Muertos. And I think I knew, like, sugar skulls have something to do with it, roughly, and that was about my knowledge of that date going in. So, you know, it was a learning experience all around, and by the end of it, I'm sitting there trying so hard to, like, not be super obvious that I am, like, in-fucking-consolable, because I don't want her kids roasting me, right? And they're, like, watching it, like, totally fine and unbothered by it. And I'm over here, like, back in the kitchen, like, hiding between, like, a stack of dishes, like, don't look at me, don't perceive me, don't look at me. Anyway, it is a whole thing. But that said, I have returned to that movie time and time again because it is well done. The artistry in it is really, really, really high quality. I feel like it was one of the last strong films that Disney did, in my opinion. They haven't had much since then that's been any good, in my opinion. I said what I said, I'm not sorry. Even if it does emotionally devastate me, it is really well told. And the fact that it's able to elicit that same response over and over and over again every time I've ever seen it proves just how strong it is, because if it weren't that strong, it might have that once. And then you're kind of over it by the time you revisit it. But no, this one very much holds on to that same level of power, in my opinion. But wow, it's a very creative approach to what all the subject matter is, and I kind of dig it for that. And it's a little bit morbid, it's a little bit creepy, but it's done in a fun way that isn't scary to kids, I don't think. No more so than probably like All Dogs Go to Heaven, which, yes, I am aware there is a whole generation of kids traumatized by that too. Shush. Shut up. There could be some kids that might be more deeply affected by it, like that one. Like Kimmy was with All Dogs Go to Heaven. By the way, remember how my mom confiscated that tape because of Kimmy? I literally just found where it was hidden like 2 days ago and I took it back, so yay me. Anyway, off topic, sorry. Anyways, I do really like this movie though, even if it does make me cry buckets every freaking time. I think it's really well done. But oh my god, that song in it. Every time going into it, I think, oh, I'll probably just like do a cover of it after I watch it. And then I hit, like, 2 lines of that song and every fucking time. It's like, yeah, there is 0% chance of me ever being able to cover that unless you just want to see me ugly cry the entire time. It's not happening. But it is a beautiful song. It's very well written, but oh my god. It kills me. It freaking kills me. So, man, but I mean, in terms of a rating, I actually give this movie like a 4.5 out of 5. Like, dead serious. Not blowing smoke up anyone's butt. This is actually a very well done film. It just... You've lived a certain level of loss. It affects you on a whole other level than it would probably if you haven't, which the target demographic being kids, I would certainly hope they've been lucky enough not to have encountered very much at that young age, but, you know, sometimes life happens, but... Oh man, yeah, that one, it's a rough watch for me, but I do still love it. What can I say? Anyway, that's it for this one. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more, it's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.